Friday, and this is Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk, back at you again. I am getting there. Oh my goodness, my 12-week course. This is week 10. We have our big meeting on every Friday, means I have 2 more weeks. And the pressure is on. I've learned so much. You see, doesn't matter how old I get, I'll always be learning. To me, learning is being creative. Learning keeps me alive and strong and excited about life. And you kind of know how old I am. and launching, into an amazing coaching practice, because I've learned so much over my lifetime that I recognize that that's why people come to me to, what did you do, Sandra? How do I do? What can I do? And so I've been naturally coaching for 40 years, probably longer. I think even as a child, people that were hurting or needed to talk would come. I'd have the serious children that were kind of left out, seeking me out. But anyhow, yes, learning and growing all the time, to me, is vital for an exciting life, a life where you keep your mind active. And yes, getting out and walking and exercising, that's amazing too. That may be for many people where they do their best thinking. I really do a lot of thinking as I go through and see the analogies of life. But here I am, like I say, 12-week course, and I'm down to the last 2, and I haven't accomplished everything I want to accomplish. But then that would be being negative. And I'm learning so much about why would I live in a negative, sad place? Just decide what I'm going to do, accept it, change it, convert it. And that keeps me feeling happier. Happy is a great place to be. When we can be happy where we are in our being, that means we are being first, and then we'll take action for the things that we would like to have also happen. But we won't wait until then to get happy. We won't wait until someday a car runs over us and we don't have time to get happy. Does that make any sense? Even the inmates, as they roll their eyes at me, and then they say, but Sandra, and I said, well, what if I got killed driving home? What if you don't get out of here? What if you die tonight? You going to wait? Are you going to wait to be happy? Be happy now. Be happy. You're going to keep growing. That's not going to stop. But be happy and grateful now. That is what I call the calm. Right now is the calm before the storm. Okay, 12 weeks. I've got 10 weeks done. Oh, I've got 2 weeks left to go. And so much to do. And then I can go, You know what I'm talking about. And then I have to just calm myself with all these new wonderful ways of doing it, which I can teach you when you're ready. All these wonderful ways to calm my mind. And no, it's all fine. It's all fine. That calm before the storm is actually where I end up operating the best. I've got all the skills, I've got all the knowledge, I've got all the learning done. And now it's the deadline. The deadlines actually are what make me perk. I guess that's why I'm always putting myself into another deadline, because I produce that way. Not everybody's made that way. And that's okay. I sometimes wish I could do, just do 5 calls a day. 5 calls a day. Consistency. Exercise. You get it. I don't operate that way as much as I try. But I call this the calm before the storm, because I'm getting close to another deadline and I haven't done what I wanted to do. So what do you do when you've got urgency and deadlines? Or are you much more clever and able to be consistent? How do you handle it? This is what I call getting personal with that calm before the storm. And what do you do when you're under pressure? It's important to look at how you operate and how you choose. Is that the way you want to continue? Make it a choice. Or would you like to find that peace and joy and the being and the living now, even though you're going forward and you know it? That's kind of where I'm at here, helping you figure out what to do under your kind of pressure. Yes, whatever it is that I've got has taken me lots of work over the decades and continues to be a work in process. And I love it. And I'm just so excited to be offering this to people as well. So just consider every day of your life as another lesson, but learn to be. It's Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. Thrilled to be inviting you to get in touch with me for a complimentary discussion. See whether or not our discussion helps you figure out how to deal with your pressure and what to do with your calm before the storm, before your storm. I know what I do with mine. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. It's Friday. It's Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. Thrilled to be here with you again today. Have a great day. You can do it. You know it. I can help. Happy weekend.